Care Visions, we're a residential childcare and we're a private company, and we are recruiting for residential childcare workers today.
What skills do you look for in potential employees?
What skills we look for? We look for a qualification would be an advantage, and social care, but we also look at life experiences, any voluntary work that people have done working with young people.
Do you think that the current financial climate is affecting the jobs available for young people today, and if so, is it going to limit the number of jobs you're offering?
It most definitely is affecting the jobs available for young people, because we have got young people in our care that we support into employment, which at this time some of them are struggling to find employment. And the kind of market that we're in at this moment in time possibly could be affecting, because I kind of think there's a whole slowdown in the whole economy, and I think every walk of life is going to be affected.
So what benefits would someone have joining an industry such as yours, as opposed to, say, trying to get into some sort of business sector?
I think for joining an industry like us, it's a very rewarding job, it's a very challenging job, but I think it's a job that can have its ups and downs at times, but it's really rewarding.
What sort of job security would you say someone has in this particular industry?
I don't think any job just now has got any security in any, but for the fact that we look after vulnerable young people, and in the social work climate, there's a lot more referrals for young people. Young people need a lot more support, and families need a lot more support, and that's part of the kind of our job specification, is to kind of look after vulnerable young people and offer a stable environment where we can help them reach their potential.
What type of tasks and jobs would someone who joined you expect to do on a day-to-day basis?
What type of jobs and tasks our workers do is really kind of for the day-to-day tasks would be helping supporting the young people in the morning, getting them ready to go to school, supporting them with homework when they come in, looking at any activities they've got on after that, and just really being there to listen to them, care for them and support them through any issues that they've had throughout their day.
That's brilliant, thank you so much. Good afternoon. Please could you introduce yourself and tell us what Combine does?
Yeah, well I'm Gordon Buchanan, I'm a local lad from Falkirk. I'm a sub-regional manager with Combine Insurance. We service our existing policyholders in their accident and healthcare policies, primarily protecting their income, a lot of self-employed sports people, etc.
What type of jobs do you have to offer to young people, or indeed those who are thinking of a career change?
Yeah, well, what we have is we have sales representative positions available throughout Scotland. We do employ probably around about 15 to 18 people in the Forth Valley area at the present time. We have sales representatives positions which we can decide then when we interview people whether they're more suitable for the accident side or whether they're more suitable for the healthcare side. Two different jobs, but the same interest, really supporting people if they're off their work through accident or through health issues.
What type of qualities do you look for in a potential employee?
Well, it's a difficult question. That what we do is we obviously put an intensive training programme. We put a residential training programme in for the selected candidates. We send them away for quite an intense week, down at our training centre in York. We then have a sort of 13-week programme when they come out of the training centre that they're supported by their team leader, their manager, in the early experiences of their new position.
Do you feel the insurance industry has perhaps had a bit of a knock recently because of the financial crisis?
I can only talk for the company that I represent, certainly, and certainly we haven't seen any downturn in business. In fact, my colleague tells me in 1991, when the other recession was on or whatever, that it was one of Combine's best periods through the industry, and probably it maybe highlights to people more the importance of having some protection, especially self-employed, etc., in this period of time.
When you're looking for potential employees, how important is the CV compared to what they're like as a person?
Again, a difficult question, because we've hired people that, you know, their CVs are, you know, as good as MDs, and we've hired people that, you know, don't have as such an extensive CV. We firmly believe what we train them, you know, will suffice, and the programmes we put in place after they've come out of the training department, that we can look after them. It's character, you know, in our industry, and you know, personalities are important. So.